Hello friends!
Hi, welcome to this special SmotherBoating Volume 3 bonus feature in which me and Krusty will be discussing
My hat.
his hat. That's what we came here for.
A great length.
What a hat. It's magnificent.
Yeah, we'll more on that later.
Today we are smoking cigarettes that we have rolled up, and we are drinking the very latest from Gracious Beers, which is Dark and Foreboding. This is Winter and the Wolves, made in honour of Greaves, the rapping man.
Yes.
He said he likes English flat beer, and we said, we make that, we'll make you one.
I think his definition of ale was that non-carbonated stuff.
But no, really. By now, you will have seen SmotherBoating Volume 3. We would presume, otherwise why should you be watching this? I haven't seen the footage yet. I'm yet to get anywhere near the editing. I've just picked up the raw footage today. But one thing has become apparent while I was talking to Krusty and the other two poor unfortunates that were on this trip, is that it didn't go so well.
No, it didn't.
Now, this wasn't supposed to be SmotherBoating Volume 3, as you may be aware. This was supposed to be We Be Boating Volume 8. The main difference being that would have meant I was on it and Ian wasn't. Now apparently, the boat didn't get the message, because I don't know if you remember We Be Boating Volume 5. What were some classic highlights from that?
There was a breakdown.
Was it the one in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Because there were lots. So there was the breakdown in the tunnel.
There's a breakdown on the River Weaver.
There was a breakdown on the River Weaver.
I think your dad had a breakdown at one point because of all the breakdowns.
Sounds reasonable.
And it involved us pulling the boat through to a couple of miles.
Couple of miles down to
It's seen longer.
Yeah, it was awful. Especially going past more boats. Grim.
Awful.
And of course the ice. There wasn't any ice to deal with in SmotherBoating 3, but fuck the fucking ice. So it seems that it had just thought, because Back 5 was me, Krust and Kev, you'd think, well, this like going thought, right, it's these three again on their own, so let's make everything go horribly wrong.
And at the last minute,
I couldn't come. So I switched out with young Ian. But the boat didn't realise that.
it was too late.
It was too late. The course had been set. Long. Nautical. And it all went a bit of shit. So, what canal do you know want to see again?
Rochdale, and we've spoken to, while we were on the trip, we spoke to other fellow boaters who were on the Rochdale or struggling with it, I should say. These are boaters with 30 odd years under the belt. And a few people from down south who'd come up on the boat specifically to do the Rochdale because they'd never done it before, and they said they've done it once, they've ticked it off, they're never coming back and doing it again. It's that bad. Just shallow, neglected, really, I think is the proper word for it. It's just a neglected stretch of canal, and it's a big, big canal. It goes all the way from the centre of town up.
That's Manchester, folks.
Yeah. All the way up through old council estates in town, and then it hits all this beautiful scenery. There's just no fucking water on it. You're going up, obviously out of town, all the way up into the hills, into the Pennines, and then obviously once you get to the top you come down and you can take the water with you, which is alright. And the scenery was nice, but it's just a ball ache.
Now my understanding is the problem with it is that it leaks. It leaks lots. It's bad leaker. And they're not prepared to spend the money to make it stop leaking. It is a long stretch of canal.
Neglected, as I said.
Yeah, neglected as you said. And it would cost millions to fix it. And BW, British Waterways, doesn't really have that kind of money to
It's not
spend.
called BW anymore.
Is it not?
Canal and River Trust. CRT.
Or cons.
Yes.
That's wrong. That's not right. Okay.
No, we're thinking of see you next Tuesday. Oh, he's getting that 2 weeks. See you next River Trust. He's always saying.
Kurtz.
Kurt.
So, the Rochdale. You see now, here's a problem because this is the trip that was attempted on SmotherBoating Zero. This was a SmotherBoating that never got filmed. They didn't think to say, "Can we take the camera, please, Jay?" This is obviously something they've learned since. But that was a trip they tried then, and it went wrong then as well, didn't it?
Yeah. I think back then you had to actually book passage up the first part of the Rochdale from the centre of town for the first through the first 20 locks, which are all relatively close together. It's only a few miles. It's 20 odd locks, and you always had to use the passage for that, which we only figured out once we got there. Once we go through Ashton and got into town, oh shit, we can't do it. We have to turn around and come back. But Mental Bill, he went on to do it, didn't he?
Good old Mental Bill.
Mental Bill.
Mental Bill over there.
What a cracking guy on his own. Lovely boat.
Insane. Doing the rock. I can't believe he did the Rochdale on his own.
Well,
The
we
double
did. We didn't see him again.
No, the double wide locks. Boat was just getting thrashed about in the locks, wasn't it? Well,
What crap mess. So, yeah, you see now this is where the problem lies because this is a trip that Kev is obsessed with getting done. And obviously he's failed again.
Twice now. Twice attempted, twice failed. Shame.
Would you be tempted back?
No, I couldn't face it. Honestly couldn't. I don't know, maybe it'd make a difference if we did it the other way.
I was about to say we did it the other way, like you said.
We did it clockwise. That time, this time. The only way I'd even be tempted to do it is anti-clockwise and have a comfortable 2 weeks to do it. To allow bookings for the Spanish Tunnel, which only operate Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
Which is useless.
And if you ring up after 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon and say, oh, the office is closed, we're open Monday to take bookings, you can't book on the weekend. Which is where we got there. We got there on Sunday. And we were trying ringing in Friday night, all day Saturday. We just left messages. And then he rang back on Monday morning and said, can I help you? No, going home now, love. You missed your chance. You've blown it.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this as to why you would need to book a passage through a tunnel. It's because it's so long and grim, you can't go through there with your engine on because you'd all fucking suffocate.
No, you do.
Well, they changed it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what you just did.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you need to book it for?
Because they do, we got to it from the Marsden side, and you go through the tunnel and you end up on the Diggle side, and they do 3 boats in each direction per day. That's why you have to book a slot for the 3.
Why?
Well, they do, it takes about roughly 2 hours to get through the tunnel, which is just insane anyway.
Jesus.
So they stagger them. They stagger them by about half an hour setting off. So they set off about 8:30, then 9, then 9:30. And then from the other side, they set off about between 12:30 and 2:30 to send the others through. And that's a full working day. If you think about it, the guys that come on the boat with you, pilots apparently called, it's pretty much a full working day because you start at one end for the 8:30s, and they get through, and by the time they bring the others back, by the time you get to the other side, it's like 4:30.
Spend all the day
full
dogs.
Yeah, pretty much.
So my understanding was because it was long, you suffocated that, and I'm told that at least previously that this was the case. You had to go through with your engine off, and you got tugged through with an electric tug.
I think they did used to do that. It definitely says that in my waterways book that I've got, which is what we thought was the situation. But when we got there, it was just 2 guys jump on your boat with you with life jackets, hard hats. Whoever's driving the boat, say me, give me a life jacket and a hard hat. And then I think they're just there for safety reasons. Yeah.
Fair enough. See, I thought, well, if they're not going to be on it for the weekend, just get on the roof, walk it through. Done that before. And pushed into dire situations. But
the tunnel was actually opened officially by the daughter of a fella who holds the record for the fastest legger through the tunnel. I don't think it said a time. It probably would have been about 4 hours, I can imagine. If it's 2 hours at a slow chug, it's got to be 3 or 4 hours legging it through.
sounds awful. Good God. Still, something exciting. So perhaps maybe it will be revisited. Anti-clockwise. Krusty says.
Yeah.
Any other struggles? Simply fucked you off.
Lack of water. There was the Lock 24 on the Huddersfield Narrow, which we got there on the day that they were going to close it for 2 weeks for repairs.
Jesus.
So that was another. The day before that was another knot in the stomach for us. Like, if we don't get there by tonight, and there's nowhere to turn around. And if we did have to turn around, we'd have to go all the way back up the Huddersfield Narrow, up the Huddersfield Broad, across the Calder and Hebble, and all the way back through Rochdale again, just to get home. Think of it like a clock face. We set off at 6 o'clock. Set off at 6 o'clock, and we went through Ashton, up the Rochdale, which goes from about 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, then across the Calder and Hebble, which is about 12 till 2, and then the Huddersfield Broad and Narrow comes back down 2 to 6. So we would have had to go, and the tunnel's at about 3 o'clock, so we would have had to go from 3 o'clock all the way counterclockwise back to 6 o'clock, which took us the best part of a week to get there. So then it'd be the best part of a week to get home. And so that was never an option for us. Yeah, we would never have got home in time.
Abandoned ship.
Yeah. So we're all kind of left with a bit of a feeling of emptiness at the end of the trip because we had to abandon the boat. Being rescued tomorrow.
So it's still there. As of the recording of this bonus feature,
Yeah.
it's where it was left.
Nice area.
Thank God.
Plenty of CRT guys knocking about. But yeah, we're all a bit annoyed really.
Yeah, you'll notice that Kev isn't here. He was going to be here. He was here earlier, but left early. Did not get involved in this conversation. He tells me it was probably for the best that he wasn't, because he would have been thoroughly fucking miserable talking about it 90% of the time on the boat, just feeling forlorn.
Apart from the first day.
Good old
When
first
everybody
day.
was just hysterical with excitement.
That's just boating though, isn't it? Fucking cracking. Yeah, maybe not 5. First night I was pretty sick though.
Yeah.
I was never filming. And the pub was nice.
Nice book.
I think that pub too, really else. Oh, don't remember where it was, don't remember what it's called, don't remember what we were drinking, but it was good shit.
It certainly wasn't this.
No, which is not quite ready. Give it another week of secondary fermentation.
I will.
Early testing, you know. Good though.
Got to be done. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to be a beer tester. It's a horrible job.
Yeah. It's worth pointing out as well, non-boating related or beer related. I didn't do this one with Krusty or anybody. I made this one entirely on myself. While people were out or doing other things, I thought now is the time to make the beers. So I did. And it was joyous. And messy.
Oh.
Because I was brewing 2 beers at the same time.
Good God.
I know. Those ones are in bottles. I'm not really. Oh, do I want to pop one? No. Might pop a beer, share it out between us. I think that seems like a good idea. I'll go and get one. Krusty, why don't you chat to them about stuff?
Okay. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer, and he had a tractor that was always breaking down. So one day he decided to add breakdown cover to his tractor insurance, and for a small premium of £12 a month he never had to worry about his tractor breaking down ever again. The end.
Wonderful time.
Yes.
That story sounded lovely. I brought wine glasses.
Okay, fine.
Because of reasons.
Well,
This is not what it says on the label, this is Wank Wolf. Again, something you might be familiar with if you've watched our Let's Play. Bring it in.
thank you. This looks like some kind of lager.
This, my friend, is the Wank Wolf Wheat Beer.
Oh, it's a wheat beer.
Very fizzy. By the way, this has gone from a discussion about SmotherBoating to beer.
It was inevitable. Oh. Cheers. 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 A bit of second about it. Actually, in there. Bottle condition.
I don't know what to make of it.
It's
Confused.
not a wheaty beer.
It doesn't taste any wheaty, does it? Fucking light to me. Definitely tastes more like a lager.
Yeah. Yours is quite
Mine's a lot cloudier than yours. I mean, it's not
yeah,
settled.
that is clouded.
Not settled great, but the first bit of the beer's come out lovely looking,
My bit.
isn't it?
Yes.
Make up for the one that I gave him that was made entirely of sediment during the Bears Make Beer
Yeah.
GTV. Gracious beers. Here's an annotation on Krusty's hat. Clip the hat. Good, I'm glad you've done that. Now you're watching a different video. Come back, watch this one. We're not finished. Are we finished? I don't know. We talked about the boating.
Can I interest you in a Swiss roll?
Would you like a smish, wish, wash, bash? I'm alright, thank you.
I'm just going to have a tobacco roll.
I'm going to have a tobacco roll.
Okay. Fuck you.
10 to go. Quickly, I've got 10 smokes to go.
10 to go before this discussion is over.
Can you imagine split SmotherBoating fucking discussions of doom into longer episodes than actual SmotherBoating? I don't know how long it's going to be yet. Obviously, you'll know. Because you will have watched it first, presumably. Because why bother watching a bonus feature for something you've not seen? I'll say that, I'm taking part in the bonus feature, I've not fucking seen it. I just know certain bits. So there's some fun. Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Boom! Hey, it's Ted from Monster Cocks! You want a fat, greasy cock in your mouth? Come down to Monster Cocks today! We got a 2-for-1 on cock and balls! Stuntless! Sponsored by Monster Cocks! Boom, boom, boom! Fuck!
Whoa.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry for some cock now.
Yeah, I could go for a cock.
So, after the quick commercial break there, time to go.
Because this is American television and that's how they do it.
Lots of adverts. Not enough show. Here's the opening credits. Adverts. Opening credits. Sum it up, Cross. Gives a
That picture up on the wall, you can't see it at the moment, but it's the one from the opening shot. Here it is. Happened to notice it before, and I said to Jane, you see that picture? That's not the Rochdale Canal. The Rochdale Canal is not that pretty. It's not that wide either, really. We did find some nice places that actually did look like that, but they were few and far between.
I've got so many beers in
So little time.
so little time.
Well.
Just thought throw that in there.
Yeah, fine. Well, yeah, okay. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving us 21 minutes of your life.
Has it been that long?
It has been that long.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
What a feature.
Doesn't time fly when you got a funny hat on?
Well, thanks for watching.
Oh, time's going dead slow. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Check out all the links.
We'll see you the next time we're on a boat or doing anything.
Bye.
Bye.